Hey boo, so what I'm currently doing today is color. So I'm taking my client from a level 3 up to a level 7. She wants to have a pretty golden copper look. That's what we're discussing right now. And as you can see, this is the finished look. How gorgeous is that color on her? It looks good with her skin tone. Oh my God, how even it is. Did y'all see that? But okay, let's get into the video. So what I'm currently doing right now at the back, I did do a test strand so I can show it to her so she can see if this is something she wants to continue to go through, and also so I can see the integrity of the hair with applying bleach. Now make sure before you even do bleach or you even do color, you bring your clients in 48 hours before you do the service to do a allergic reaction test on them to make sure they're not allergic to the color, and also to make sure they're not allergic to anything you will be using to operate the service. So of course we already did that, but as you can see, I am applying the bleach from the mid part of the hair all the way down to the ends. Make sure you saturate the full amount of hair. Make sure you take small slices because you want to make sure the bleach evenly applies to the hair, and also that it penetrates all the way down through the cuticles to get to the meat in the potatoes, which is the color. We want the bleach to remove the color so we can add color in. And also, like I said, she was a level 3, and we're trying to get her to a level 7 so we can get the ideal color. So that is what I'm doing right here. Now, please keep in mind when you are applying bleach, make sure you leave the base of the hair, which is close to the scalp, you leave that for the end because you do not want hot spots. So you leave that part at the very end and then you apply it all over the scalp. We're doing all over one full color. So I have to make sure when I lift her hair, everything is even so it all can look seamless. So I'm going to speed up this video so you guys can finish looking at it. And I think I got all that out the way. Oh, by the way, I am a new colorist. I've been coloring for 3 years now. I still consider that new. Is a lot of things I'm learning on this journey. Is it difficult? Absolutely, but it's definitely worth it. I love doing hair and I love doing certain things in hair like cut, color, style, healthy hair growth, like things like that. I enjoy doing. So when it comes to the journey of doing those things, I just go with the good and the bad and go with the flow. Even though this took 10 hours, 10 hours. This is not for the faint hearts. So make sure you let your clients know, hey, this is going to take some time. Make sure you bring you something to eat. Make sure you bring you something to drink. Make sure you understand we're going to be here for quite some time. So, they can already have that in their mind. All right, as you can see, I took a moment to check to see how high has the hair lifted at this moment. You want to make sure you continue to make sure you apply the hair in foil from the back to the front because you want to lock in that heat so it can help the bleach lift the hair. With the test strand that I did, that also is my stopping point. So I go back to look at how high has the hair lifted, and I also look at my test strand so I know where I want to stop so it can all be even. So make sure that's another reason to do a test strand, not only to use it to see the integrity of the hair and to make sure the customer is comfortable going through the full service, but also you can use it as a stopping point so you can have a reference. So that is what I'm doing. And always make sure when you are lifting hair, bleaching hair, whichever one you choose to use, whatever verbiage, you make sure you have foil. You need to have foil to activate the hair to let it lift. It needs the heat. All right, let me stop and I'll let you continue to watch. Okay, I forgot to say this, but make sure you have clothes on that you don't mind getting dirty, that you don't mind color getting on it, or even being bleached itself. Because by the end of this service, my clothes was trash. I had to throw it away in the garbage. And also make sure you let your clients know that to wear something they're comfortable getting dirty, wear something they're actually comfortable throwing away after the service if it does get messy. As you guys can see, I do have a wet cape on her with the towel, and also um, the board on top of that is what I use to even out my haircuts to make sure they're leveled out. But I used all of that, and some products still got on her clothes. So you do want to make sure you let your clients know that. So, just another way of showing your actual care for them, because overall, they are helping you stay in business. So make sure you keep in mind that you always want to show that you care in every aspect possible. But as you guys can see, I am still applying the bleach. In this part of the video, you can see that I am not getting to the roots. I'm applying it all the way on the back and the front side, but I make sure I do not touch the roots, just all the way to the ends from the mid part of the hair. And you don't have to have a big gap away from the root, but a good amount. You don't want to touch the scalp at all at this moment. You just want the bleach to apply to everywhere but the scalp. All right, I'll be back. So at this point, I am completely done with lifting her hair. I'm taking a video for my IG. And if you're not following me on Instagram, I think you should. I'll put the information down below. But what I am doing is washing out the bleach that is on her base. Like I said, I applied the bleach to her scalp last. So that's what I am doing. I'm shampooing it out. I actually shampooed her hair 3 times. Yeah, I shampooed it 3 times. I did 2 times with the Chi Black Seed oil to make sure I put the oils back into the hair. And then I followed through with the shampoo by Olaplex to protect the integrity of the bonds. The bonds is so important, that deals with the health of your hair. It deals with the lac- lacticity of the hair. It deals with the shine of the hair, and it deals with the texture of the hair. So you want to make sure your bonds are good. And I didn't say this, but every time I applied bleach and I made a new batch, I also applied Olaplex in the bleach. I used the Olaplex shampoo. I used the Olaplex conditioner. Like I I'm big on, let's make sure the hair is healthy, because if you have healthy hair, you can do anything with healthy hair. So make sure that is your number one priority, is for your hair to be healthy, because if it's not healthy, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't look good because the hair is not healthy. Like overall, the reason why her color looks so good is because before then, me and her worked on the health of her hair. So you want to make sure your hair is healthy before and after the color. So that's what we did. Okay, so now that is me applying the color, which is 7cc by Matrix, which 7 is the level and CC is the color, which was copper, which was too orange. It was clownery. You hear me? Very clownery. So I had to go back and apply a level 8 A, and A stands for ash, and ash equals blue. And if you look at the color wheel, to cancel out orange, blue cancels out orange. So I used a level A to cancel out some of that orange because it was just too much. So I wanted to make sure that we got the ideal color, which was like a golden copper and not a clown orange, which 7cc by Matrix is a no for me, guys. Never, never get that color. But anywho, we fixed it and we got the ideal color that she was looking for, which looks so pretty, so beautiful, so gorgeous. But it took so much time. So right now I'm going to show you guys. So right now I am pressing her hair out. And since we did a lot to her hair today, I made sure I kept the flat irons on 400 and lower, because usually when I do my silk press, I do a one pass through and I do it at 450. Never get any complaints. All my customer hair reverts back, and I've been doing silk press for quite some time now. So with hers, I did keep it at 400 or even lower, because I wanted to make sure that I keep in mind that her hair has been through a lot. Just because someone is natural doesn't mean that that gives anybody the license to be rough with their hair. That doesn't mean that it takes a lot of elbow grease or a lot of tussling. You know, we know some of you girls like to tussle, but no, that is not what you do with natural hair. You treat it with care and you keep in mind what anybody hair been through. If you have did a service that puts a lot of heat to their hair, keep that in mind. And also be honest with your customer. With this color and taking it to this level, and and even in multiple sessions, it will have some effect on your hair. It won't have the same type of curl pattern. Your curls would be looser. Your curls wouldn't be as tight as they was before all this happened. You know, just be honest with them and let them know what they are looking forward to, so they can have the full picture before they exit out of your salon, so they know that, okay, well, I knew this was supposed to happen. She told me. And be honest and give them as much information as you know. And if you don't know it, be honest with them and let them know, I honestly don't know, but I definitely can research and check that out. And once I find out, I will get in touch with you, because I have contacted my customers through email, through text, multiple times about more information if I didn't have the answer that they were looking for at that moment. So keep that in mind too. All right, and I just love it. I just love it. Okay, let me stop. I'm gonna let y'all continue to watch the video.
I would like to get to know if it could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me that you're the kind of guy that I should make a move on. And if I don't let you know, then I won't be for real. I could be wrong, but I feel like something could be going on. The more I see it, the more that it becomes so true. There ain't no other for me, it's only you. I wanna be down with what you go through. I wanna be down. I wanna be down. I wanna be down. No
Okay, so we're at the end. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and leave comments down below if you are a licensed cosmetologist that do color. Leave tips for the next stylist. Thank you. Bye. Have a great day.